Namaste. In the last week video about the market probable behavior for the uh, immediate trading week, the immediate previous trading week, I opined that the probability of market continuing its bullish mode is very unlikely, and most probably the market may take sideways behavior and maybe range bound or sideways, and the it may go up for 1 day or 2 days, and ultimately that momentum will not sustain. So let us check the validity of the assumption I have made with the help of the data we get. Here is the data for the previous week. 1912 is the 1 week before the last week, and the last trading week started on 22nd 12, 23rd, 24th, 25th being Christmas holiday, and it ended on 26th. Market actually opened with a gap of 89 points, 89.45 points on 22nd, and on that day it closed with a positive note on a positive note with a gain of 206 points, and on 23rd it was almost flat, which ended with a positive note on 4 points, 4.75 points, almost 5 points, almost flat. And on 24th it lost 35 points, and on 26th it lost around 99 points. Thus on the weekly basis put together it lost 76 points. If we closely examine, the volume declined every trading day, and there is no increase in the volume levels, and if the change in volume is considered here, the volume is clearly declined day by day. And here also we can see that the lowest levels are not volume did not support the price action to a larger extent. Still market went down, and let us examine the probable movement of the market in the days to come. Here is the chart of nifty, spot nifty. Here you can see the I have connected this top to this bottom. Actually this bottom is the bottom related to this top, but I prefer to connect the next bottom, so I connected the next bottom, and from this bottom to the top made till this date this is the only top made, and I have connected these two levels, and the intersection point I placed a horizontal line, and the value of that horizontal line is 26,042, and that is a very important level for this immediate week. And as you can see here, there is a gap of opening, and this small circle notifies the gap made in the chart, which is very important. And as you can see here very well, that the volumes declined, and there is not a much margin, increase in volume activity. And when you come to the next level, as you can see here, the weekly levels are very important, and the weekly level is placed now at 25,913.3, which is a major support level, very important support level. And you can see this here, the modified money flow index. Here it shows that market started picking up some inflows, so certain upside movement is started here, which is a good sign. And here, when we consider the next chart, here you can see that the advanced started its upward journey, and market is testing its important immediate support level, depicted in blue here, which is at 26,008.6, and the low made is 26,008.6. And here also, when you see this level, this is very good support level for the nifty, cash nifty. As you can see, once this level is crossed, there is an upward movement. Here that level is 25,781, and the market level is 26,042. So though there is some downward movement, the downward movement is not at the alarming level, and the positive point here is the advance started its upward movement. And next, if we see here, the market is very much clearly in overbought area, and still not yet entered into the oversold area, and so this is a disturbing feature here. And when we see here, the important level of 26,175.8 here, as depicted, is breached by the market, and this is confirming the downward movement projected over this at this place, and here also at this place. And when we see the next one, here also the market is in the overbought area and did not come down at least to that level. 25,509 is the present level. And the most important thing here is market breached this important level of 26,129, came down to 26,042. So market to gain momentum or to enter into at least temporary phase should go above this level. Then only it will be possible for the market to gain some more momentum, and the close must be at least 2 successive days above this level. And again, if we consider another chart, here also, you can see that the market is resting at the important level of 25,986, and here the bands have come together. There is a shrinkage in the bands, and the uh, price is yet to reach the lower band, whose level is 25,900. So, this is one more important aspect. And here also, the market started some momentum here and going up, which is a positive sign. But still, the here also the positive sign is the price movement started here, did not reach this band. So based on this all these levels, it is very difficult now to say whether the market will be bullish or bearish. But I personally presume that market is will be in a range bound area or in a sideways area, and expecting a firm decisive move in either direction will be not good. And moreover, if I am right, this calendar year will be ending on Wednesday, and the new year will be starting on Thursday. So with the return of FIS during the next trading week, it may not see much activity in the coming week also. And most importantly, I want to share with you one thing. Here you can see that here you can see that I have computed the weekly pivot point levels. Here I have taken opening of the week. Here you can see opening of the week. Here it is maximum of the weekly high. It is minimum of the weekly low, and it is weekly close, and I have taken average of this weekly level. This is this is what is called as pivot point. Actually, there are very many formulas to calculate pivot points, but I prefer this formula of taking average of open, high, low, and close. And you may ask me one question. There is the facility to calculate this in all trading softwares automatically, but as far as my understanding goes, the methodology employed in the software is to take average of the last 5 trading days, to consider the last 5 trading days for a week. Actually, last week had only 4 trading days, not 5 trading days, and softwares generally do not take that into consideration. So, as far as my experience goes, it is advisable to compute manually and observe that level importantly. So it comes to 26085.79, which in my personal opinion is very crucial. And I request all of you to observe this level very, very carefully. And once the low is above this level, and this low did not come down below this level, we may presume that market may sustain its upward journey. That is my personal opinion. And in my opinion, market is most likely to remain range bound in days to come or to see sideways movement. Thank you.